Hey y'all, it's your girl Shonda, aka The Bald and the Beautiful, back with another video. This is my what I wore last week video from the 22nd of August until the 27th. Before we jump into the video, if you have not already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like this video. Also hit the bell notification so that you're notified every time that I upload a video. Also, when you're done watching this video, make sure that you're showing my other videos some love. Like those videos as well, and leave me some comments on this video as well as the other videos that you decide to watch. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. So on Sunday the 22nd, I wore one of the newer fragrances to my collection, and that was Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense. So with this, I was so impressed with the scent. It smells absolutely delicious. Just smelling it out the bottle, the longer that I wore it, the more that it warmed up on my skin. I fell in love with the fragrance. As I said in the haul video, I do plan on purchasing a full bottle of this. I just have not done so as of yet. But it's so good. It's just... It's beautiful. Like I normally do, I'll put the notes on the screen. I also put a picture of the bottle up since I don't have a full bottle for anybody out there that may not be aware of what the fragrance actually looks like. Not going to go over the notes. Like I said, those will be on the screen, but I'm going to go over some of the main accords, maybe all of the accords. But it's listed as woody, a yellow floral, fruity, almond, white floral, sweet, green, powdery, nutty, and aromatic. So I feel like I smell the fruitiness of the fragrance. I don't get woody, but I do get the fruity floral and the sweet from the main accords. This is one that I would say is blind buy worthy and also full bottle worthy. So that was again Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense. So on Monday I wore a fragrance that I've had in my collection for quite some time. I do not actually recall when I purchased it. I believe I got it from Ulta, but it's not showing up on my purchase history, which actually goes back until 2018. So I don't know when I got it. But the fragrance is Prada Candy. I purchased it, like I said, I don't even know when, but it's a roller ball. I don't necessarily care for roller balls. That's probably another reason why I hadn't really used it. But it was nice. The main accords on it are caramel, powdery, amber, sweet, vanilla, musky, warm, spicy, and balsamic. And with it being a roller ball, it kind of makes it hard for me to, get a whiff of it. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand to try to really remind myself of what it smells like. Straight out, it smells like rubbing alcohol. I don't recall it smelling like rubbing alcohol when I wore it on Monday, but yeah, I get the sweet and the vanilla, but that's about it. It's a nice scent that could be worn by someone daily, so it could be a signature scent for someone. It will not be a signature scent for me. It's not my favorite. I will keep it however in my collection. It could be something I throw on if I just gotta run out to the store, or just run out to run a quick errand, but that's not something that I feel is full bottle worthy. So I'll just keep the roller ball in my collection. Alright, so on the next day, which was Tuesday the 24th, I wore a fragrance that I enjoy, but I shouldn't have worn it because I've already worn it and included in one of my what I wore last week videos. And the purpose of this series, I guess you could call it, is to try to make sure I'm wearing all of my fragrances. Getting to experience everything that I own, and doubling back on a fragrance, that's not something that I intended to do, but hey, things happen. The fragrance I'm speaking about is the Libre Intense by YSL. Now this was a very long-lasting fragrance. To me, it smells very much like the original Libre. I mentioned several times in my videos that I am not able to pick out notes specific notes and scents, but I know that both of them have lavender in it, and in my mind that lavender is what was most prominent in the fragrance, and it was pretty overpowering. So there are some scents that have a flanker that is considered intense but not necessarily intense or even extreme, but that lavender, I feel like almost took me out. I could smell it for hours. So of course, you know, like most people, I work an 8-hour shift. Sometimes I do a little over. So I could smell it the entire shift, and I could also smell it, you know, a couple hours after my shift. I'm thinking to maybe at least, I normally get off at 2. So I could smell it to at least about 6 or 7 o'clock. So that is a very long lasting, and I would also say a beast mode fragrance as far as projection goes. If you like beast mode fragrances, you want to smell good all day long, that would be one that I recommend. It's nice, but do not, I repeat, do not overspray. And I tend to be an oversprayer, and I think I learned my lesson on Tuesday with regards to that fragrance. So the main accords in the fragrance are vanilla, white floral, sweet aromatic, lavender, citrus, amber, powdery, floral, and animalic. All I got was the lavender, y'all, and maybe a little vanilla. But yeah, it was almost like Chloe was when I showed you out last week. Like it's a beast. Like, do not overspray that fragrance. If you know, just don't. So that was Leave Intense by YSL. Next day, which was Wednesday the 26th, I wore a fragrance that I did not like initially. It's rather new to my collection. It's in one of my last hauls. Maybe not the last one, but the one before that. Maybe not even that one. I don't know. It's one of my haul videos. I'll put a card. I'll link a card up so you guys can go to the video and see it. But yeah, when I first put it on, when I first smelled the fragrance, when I hauled it, I did not like it very much. I was kind of disappointed, I guess I would say. But the fragrance I'm speaking about is Hugo Boss Private Accord. I think that's the name of it. I'll put it on the screen also with the notes. But even though I didn't necessarily care for it when I first smelled it, I wanted to still give it a shot, you know, to actually wear it on my skin and see if my thoughts changed, and they actually did. Wearing it on my skin, once it warmed up, it reminded me of a scent that I already own, which is the Soleil Blanc by Tom Ford. It came out earlier this year, and I do own that fragrance. But yeah, that one, I don't know, I liked Soleil Blanc when I first smelled it, so I'm not sure what it was about the Hugo Boss that I did not like. But I'm thinking when I first smelled it, it didn't put me in the mind of it, and maybe once I wore it on my skin and I, you know, associated with the Tom Ford fragrance, it makes me like it. But yeah, when I first got it, with it being named the Private Accord, I said I should have let those people have their privacy. I should have let them have the Hugo Boss scent, because I felt like it was not for me. But it is reminiscent of the Soleil Blanc, even though well, I guess Soleil Blanc will be reminiscent of this since this fragrance came out first. So I'm going to put the notes up on the screen of both fragrances, and while I'm doing that, while I'm thinking about doing that, I'm also going to take a look and compare the notes while I'm here recording. So I didn't give the full name. The full name is Boss the Scent Private Accord for Her. Very long name, again by Hugo Boss. And I just want to take a look and see if there are, looking at my phone of course y'all, I want to take a look and see if there are any similar notes in the two fragrances. Alright, so right off top I only see one note that is similar. I don't want to keep looking over it, but I'll put both of them on the screen. But they smell very, very similar to my nose. Alright, so that is what I wore on Wednesday. The fragrance that I wore on Thursday is a flanker of a fragrance that I've owned for a little while now, and I actually only purchased it, I don't know that I smelled it. I purchased it because at the time Ulta was offering a bonus promotion with it. I don't know what the multiplier was, but I'm looking at my purchase history, and for the one perfume, which was $76, I earned 868 points. So the points program is good at Ulta, but it's not that darn good, so that lets me know they were running some type of deal when I got it. But with this, I also have a travel spray. I don't know when I bought that. I could take a look and go back, but it's been some time. But anyway, the fragrance I'm referring to is the Gucci Bloom Profumo di Fiore, I think, because I can't see. Yeah. So, I don't know if you can see that. There we go. So, and y'all look at my nails while we at it. While I'm showing these fragrances, look at these beautiful nails. My nail tech is Ashley in Durham, Harper's Parlor. My nails look like they have brooches on each of them, and I absolutely love them. But yeah, that's not what the video is about. But you know, I just happened to look at my TV, which I'm using as a viewfinder, and I could see them, so I just wanted to share that with y'all. But yeah, Gucci Bloom Profumo di Fiore. I did not have the best experience with this on Thursday. I actually wanted to take a shower and wash it off. It has the DNA of the original Gucci Bloom, but yeah, it was overpowering, and that could be, again, it could be my fault as I'm thinking about it, because I am a heavy oversprayer. But yeah, it was overpowering. I was like, I did not want to continue to wear it, but I thugged it out and I did wear it all day. But maybe I missed the season with this, I don't know, but I really want to think it's the fact that I oversprayed it. I did not need as much as I put on. But with this one, all right, so Gucci Bloom Profumo di Fiore, the notes, or excuse me, the main accords are listed as white floral, tuberose, woody, yellow floral, powdery, sweet, fruity, musky, and animalic. So one note that I always say I feel like I can pick out is tuberose. Most of the fragrances I purchased early on were the Dior, I can't remember, but some of the Dior fragrances, and those had tuberose in it, so that makes me think I know what tuberose smells like, because I at least 2 of the fragrances has tuberose in them. Oh gosh, what is it? Dior Enjoy, and there are 2 others, but anyway, I feel like at least 2 of those have tuberose in it, and tuberose is pretty much all I smelled, or what I believe to be tuberose is all that I smelled in this. And I'm going to give it another shot, not anytime soon, but I'm going to try to remember to not overspray and see if the experience is better with this scent. But that was, again, Gucci Bloom Profumo di Fiore. On Friday I wore La Vie Belle, the Intense Mont, so the Intense version, and this one I did enjoy. So I had a had a good experience with it. It just felt like a hug. It was just, I don't know if I'm just trying to get ready for fall and the cooler weather, but it felt like it just wrapped me up and held and held me close. It's just, I love La Vie Belle. So with La Vie Belle Intense Mont, the main accords on it are vanilla, powdery, sweet, fruity, woody, white floral, warm spicy, iris, amber, and balsamic. So it's so good, y'all. Warm and spicy, I do get the vanilla. I don't think I ever got powdery though. It is very sweet. Yeah, mostly warm and spicy though. In my mind, I categorize amber with the warm and spicy. So like I said, it just felt very enveloping, very warm and cozy. If y'all can hear that, that is Chloe coming in here. Come here, Chloe. Say hey. Look. Show the camera how pretty Chloe is. I'm looking at myself on that TV. This is Chloe, y'all. My Chloe girl that I'm always talking about. This is Chloe. And so I'm probably going to have dog hair on my shirt finishing up the video. But this is my pretty girl. She got a bath today. And she's just so cute. Alright, so that was Chloe, y'all. So that was what I wore on Friday. The fragrance that I wore on Saturday is one that I feel was named appropriately. The name is very, very fitting of the fragrance. It is one that has been talked about for quite some time. Well, it's one that's been talked about in the fragrance community, at least with the YouTubers that I watch. It's also been compared to one of the fan favorite fragrances quite a bit. So the fragrance that I'm referring to is Instant Crush. There we go. I don't be knowing which way to turn because I'm looking in the thing. Okay, so Instant Crush, and this is by Mancera. I say the name is fitting. When I purchased the fragrance, it was like I instantly fell in love with the scent, and I'm guessing it's because it's reminiscent of Baccarat Rouge. I've said a couple times now that that is a scent that I do love. I enjoy it very much. So at this point I have, I'm gonna say dupes, but they're not dupes because they're not from dupe houses. These are actually major fragrance houses. I have a total of 4 now that smell like Baccarat Rouge. So there's this one, the Instant Crush, the Spirito Fiorentino, and the All Hermaine Amber Oud Rouge. And I think I have one more, but I cannot recall what it is. So for now, we'll say three fragrances that are reminiscent of the Baccarat Rouge 540. So I'm going to again put the notes on the screen, but whew, I don't think I've worn this since, and this may be one that I've doubled up on since I've been recording these videos. But yeah, I think I wore this maybe back in June or July. But if you know, you know. Instant Crush is one of my favorite perfumes. And I guess I would categorize or put all of the Baccarat Rouge and all of the fragrances that smell like Baccarat Rouge in the same category. I recall, now Mancera fragrances are said to be beast mode, and they also are said to be they're said to have a lot of longevity and sillage. Now I believe I may have gotten 6 hours of the Instant Crush, and that's been since, you know, since I've owned it and since I've worn it. I've never gotten more than 6 hours wear out of it. Well, it's still on my skin, but I've never worn it more than 6 hours before it became a skin scent. So yeah, and I don't know, I think this is one of the newer bottles because, you know, it has the magnetic cap. I was gonna say maybe it was an older formulation or something, or maybe an older fragrances. I got it from a discount house. Y'all know how I do. So it's been said that those fragrances sit for a while. You don't know exactly how old they are. Fragrances start to change after a while. But yeah, I don't know. But I wish I got more wear out of it. I think I'm going to have to decant it for when I decide to wear it again, so I can top up, because this is something that I would like to smell, you know, all day. I mean, well, I guess 6 hours is It's good, but you know, we could do more. It's good, but it's not great, you know. But yeah, so that was Mancera's Instant Crush, one of my babies. I really wish I could wear this. Is the type of scent that could be my signature scent. I would want to smell like this or smell like Baccarat every single day of the week. Like, it's just so beautiful. So I'm going to put the notes up on the screen, but let's just look. Let's just take a look and see what Fragrantica gives us about Instant Crush. The main accords are warm, spicy, woody, amber, vanilla, powdery, citrus, musky, rose, leather, and earthy. I don't think I ever looked at the main accords before. I'm trying to see if I get that leather. I actually don't get... I don't know that I consider this warm and spicy. It's not. It doesn't give me, like with the La Vie Belle Intense one, like, you know, I said that feels like a hug to me. I don't know that I get that same... Well, I know I don't get that same feeling from this. I don't get any rose. I smell the vanilla and what I believe to be the amber, but I don't know that I get the leather. I definitely do not get the citrus in this, but this is what the people are saying. But yeah, this is good, y'all. And I'm looking at the notes now and thinking about the most recent video I filmed. I put the notes up for all of the scents that I have, or all the scents that were in that video that were reminiscent of Baccarat Rouge. And I'm wondering if it's the saffron that does it. I think some people use saffron as a matter of fact, I think Aaliyah's Face said that saffron, she uses saffron as a spice or a seasoning or something in her food. But I don't know that I've ever had anything with saffron in it, but saffron is a common note in all of these fragrances that smell like the Baccarat Rouge. So I'm wondering if that is it. Yeah, saffron might be the glue that ties these all together, that makes them all smell the same. So yeah, so I'm going to put the notes up, like I said, on the screen, and you can go to my last video, my last upload, which was a haul video. And you can, you know, watch the whole video, but you know, you can also just get to the parts that you want, you know, to look up the notes, or you can go to fragrantica.com if you want to really get in depth and get more information about the fragrances. But yeah, that is all I have for this what I wore last week video. If you're still watching, thank you. I really appreciate you. If you're still watching and you have not subscribed, please be sure to do so. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button now. I'll wait. You done? Okay. So also hit the bell notification so that you're notified every time that I upload a video. I do not have a schedule. I try to film on the weekends. It's when I have the most free time, and I try to do 2 videos so that I can have something to upload on, you know, Tuesday and maybe another day out of the week. But I uploaded a video today. Today is Sunday, so that'll be 1 video for the week. This will be the 2nd for the week. It'll probably go up maybe on Wednesday this week. But yeah, hit the bell notification so that you're not missing any of the videos. And also like the video. That helps my channel. It also helps YouTube to know that you like the content that I'm putting out. I'm a new YouTuber, as you can probably tell by my video list. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think of these fragrances. Also let me know what you would like to see on the channel. I did get a good suggestion today from a guy. I think it's a guy. I didn't look at their page, but Zach Michaels. Hi Zach, if you're watching. I did get a suggestion from them for a video, and I am going to work on that. So I'm taking suggestions. You know, I want to put out content that you all want to see. Let me know what you like to see. Let me know also what your scent of the day is. You have to wait until next week's video to find out what I'm wearing today. But yeah, that is all. I appreciate you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, take care. Bye.